Life feels hard to review for some of the comics, but unfortunately, that pop out for some continue to do this as well, and it may be for gone too far as well. That causes me, that making me angry as hell for to do this is whatsoever as well. So, hey everyone, and welcome back to Comic Studio. By the way, that recently we have done here in the Nilk Experience Comic Studio. We just already checked it out for World Core and Steritzia, or the Strelitzia Comic Studio, and Battle for Dream Island Comic Studio, the number blocks, OCs, or things like anything as well for many more comic studios. That the last time we have Brow Stars that we just already checked out of those things as well. But we just already reviewed some comics from Battle for Dream Island, but now it's time to try not to react. I'm probably going to be try to review some comics in Inanimate Insanity Comic Studio, as we're gonna be browsing for some comics for this pretty time as well. So we're not gonna be starting in our latest as well. So we're gonna be starting for around for some sort of latest as well. So that's not gonna be definitely going to be corrupted as hell. So let's start with this as well. So we're gonna be starting off with the latest thing as we possibly that we do so. So let's start with the animation for something as well, and I should be able to be click it all for some sort of this bloody as hell for right a little bit as well. So let's start it to get a little bit naughty as well as very soon as possible. So we're gonna be review for this thing is for a comics like those things as well. So first things first, let's start off with this. This is absolutely that is only one for thing as well. So he walks and trips into a block or box thing as well that exploded around for the bomb, and this is not pretty easy as well. So he walks down the rope, he hits by a box, is tripped over, and hits the bomb and ignites it within flames as well. Do you think he survived? But I'm probably sure that must be for some flip books around for here for some sort of those things as well. So that was pretty a good story, but I just gotta be trying to give you an 8 out of 10. And the next one is far more a little bit disturbing to destroy everything as way. The paper survived and a large amount of explosion as hell to burn for entire like those branch like some sort of things as well, and probably from my opinion as well, the light bulb falls off into some sort of a bridge and the paper survived. That almost everyone was being eliminated by an insane explosive thing as well using a bomb, and a fan dies before the explosion comes. So, am I gonna be giving you that was a 9 out of 10, and it was probably insane, pretty weirdo. The next one is the cast, could be for one here, but nothing is absolutely for description that we totally forgot that we just told it out for around here, and it says Donut Animations as well. Another one is from Donut Animations as well for another description. If you want to know, during the explosion, balloon got popped, orange juice got bricked, and bomb burned due to bombing out for some sort of like those things. And it's probably just like pre-genocide like those things. Next is the cast, and the description says, I had the idea to make this. The people who may interested about for the people around for some sort of social medias as well. And the title says, Inanimate Insanity Sticker Madness. So, this is absolutely for another title is my entry that we just already reviewed for some sort of like the 9 out of 10. So, this is gonna be for around 6 out of 10 for some sort of stickers as well. So, a little bit pretty good. Next is a little bit for uninterested by Donut Animations, like those things as well. It has one comment over here, but since that thrown some broken televisions, and hit towards to a knife as well. That fan was being thrown the television into knife and falls out of some sort of an unknown bridge like this thing as well. So that was pretty not almost insane for around here as well. So that since that my mouse isn't going to be for such as a little bit in control as well. So I'm gonna be giving you for a 7 out of 10 for not being for a little bit for one thing. This is no kindness about of this thing and about for the Inanimate Insanity comic studio. So the next one, it was pretty weird like those things as well. This is absolutely similar to Battle for Dream Island for around here for references as well. So the bubble, pen, fiery have been scared around here as Leafy Eggsy. Because why are there ghosts as we probably just seen around here? No description available, but we didn't absolutely for reviewing as well. So I never gonna be told it for getting a little bit for as well. So am I gonna be rated around 7 out of 10? 7 out of 10. It was possibly a little bit scary, but less disturbing about of this thing as well. So description is about for yellow marshmallow, could be for some sort of like the broken thing, like those things as well. And it says you ruined my life as some kind of SpongeBob front as well. And the word says WHY, crying things as hell. And it's from, I don't really think that isn't gonna be from some sort of SpongeBob fronts like their spell. And I shouldn't be able to be for getting a little bit for as well. So I might gonna be to check it out for some sort of like those things as well. So I'm gonna be giving you for 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 was gonna be probably some sort of crying things as well. So it's not gonna be a little bit for interesting, a little bit for as well. So move on to the next one. It's gotta be for more disturbing as hell. And it says that the title says vote to save part 3 minus 3 minus 3 3 3 3 3 and so many 3 says hell. So I'm sure this isn't going to be for some sort of like those things, and this is really scary for a little bit as well, and it's the part of the series of Glitch of an Ice Cube, which means that Ice Cube means he's a rapper back in 1990s and 2000s as well, joining in the NWA team as well for some sort of this. And the description says it was by Paintbrush for something as a little bit as well. So I'm gonna be giving you for a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 for some sort of like the scariest things as well. I don't want to get for a little bit disturbing for as hell for to do this. Let's move on to the next one. And it's a real video, so we're not gonna be still to do this as well. So even it's absolutely the song called Hotel of Corruption. We're not gonna be listening for some sort of a music as well. So we're not gonna be doing this for a little bit as well. So we're gonna be talking this later. So this is not going to be for around here. And the title says, whose point is sharper, knife or the pen? From Battle for Dream Islands. This thing is from the Battle for Dream Island. This is absolutely for Inanimate Insanity comic studio, like those things as well. He said, hey, and another one says, my point is sharper than pens. Knives are the most ferocious thing in the world, because people that might become murders as well, no comments whatsoever, and the description says knife as a point. And I should be able to be giving you for a 5 out of 10, just a little bit as well. Let's move on to the next one before we're going to be end of this. Now this comic has no description in it, because things have just going to be started around in this bed. Something strange happening in the hotel of some sort of like this thing as well, from those objects as well. He got captured by a monster and got eaten by some sort of like those things. and you got no comments as well. So that was pretty a good story as well. So I might gonna be giving you for a 7 out of 10. And it was absolutely that the characters could be for suitcase, knife, cabbie, paper, test tube, fan, the floor, blueberry, and don't. What is this? Some kind of unknown character. The unknown character wasn't going to be for such a place to be as well. So another one is the new song soon. Corrupted for around here for description as well is corrupted. Cherry's real bookie and alive is I and friends and paintbrush. So even for to do this as well for some sort of characters as lightbulb and paintbrush, and a part of the series could be the glitch of an ice cube, and must be a glitch of an ice cube. So no comments isn't going to be for as well. So am I going to be giving you for around 7 out of 10 also. And starting off those things as a clip, and Lightbulb says, "So that was the darkness?" "Yes," said the paintbrush. "Hey guys, we're back," said the Lightbulb. Oh my gosh. That they look so probably monstrosity as hell. And I'm not very sure that we really don't think that Cherries and Real Bookie don't look alive, but I'm probably sure that could be for a 7 out of 10. So move into the one more video as well, or this comic as well, and this is absolutely for me phone 4, and this is absolutely for around here. The title says I'm sprunk, and probably for some sort of like those things as well. We didn't actually saying for this title was called the Inanimate Darkness 1 Unfinished or financed as well. So some sort of like this as well. So and the title says I'm in Sprunky. No comments and no description available. And that could be lead for about 5 out of 10 or something as well. So maybe I should be going to be rated of this comic will be 6 out of 10. And that is all for the latest comics from the Inanimate Insanity. I hopefully that could be the end of this video for sure. If you'd like for today's video, that the comic studio is going to be linked in the description below. And you might go to be browsing for some comics like anything as well that possibly that I just going to do anything as well that we probably says in a while for around here. And up next could be for the oldest or the top ratings as well. So the next video we're going for around for the hot comics for around here for pretty soon as well. Thanks for watching, for all your support, and don't forget that is going to be in the description below, or like anything for some sort of to vote in for some sort of comments, or vote in the comics like some sort of like those things as well. So I'm probably sure I'm going to be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and comic studio users all later. But in the next video, we're going that I have to decide that we're going for the hottest things in the comic studio for all the way from always, latest as possibly as well. So I'll be talking around here for somewhat later.